Greetings, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. This time around, I'm bringing you something a little different. If you've paid attention in years past, you know that once in a while I put aside the assorted jackassery on this channel and do a little something for charity. So it's that time of year once again. This year on Saturday, November 4th, Saturday, November 4th, I will be running a 24-hour marathon of gaming. This is going to be video gaming, of course, this time around. This is all for Extra Life, a charity that's designed to benefit Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And once again, this year I'll also be working to donate money for the Barbara Bush Children's Hospital right here in Portland, Maine. Same as I've done in the last 3 years. Again, if you're new to this channel, this might be your first time seeing this. If you're familiar, then you've seen it before. I'm soliciting donations from you. I will put a link down below that you can click on. It'll take you directly to my fundraising page, and there you can just click the donate button and it'll walk you through the donation. Credit cards are accepted. And we can also do cash if I know you in person and we can get in touch. Absolutely pass off some cash. Unfortunately, if we do the cash donation, I won't be able to get you a receipt for the tax deductible portion of the donation. If you pay through credit card or debit card right on the website, it will give you a receipt that allows you to do a tax deduction. So anyway, all proceeds go directly to the Barbara Bush Children's Hospital. Any dollar amount is welcome. It'll give you a set number of dollar amounts in the drop-down menu, but you can also click Other and key in that dollar amount. Even $1 is welcome. But just to sweeten the pot, I am offering a little incentive for those of you who donate $50 or more. I'll get to that in a minute. Just to give you a rundown, over the last 3 years, this will be my 4th year participating. In the past 3 years, I've raised a total of $650 just through the soliciting Facebook donations and in-person soliciting. Not a whole lot, but it's more than nothing, right? So, just a quick breakdown. Year 1, $150. Year 2, $200. Year 3, $300. So, following that progression, this being the 4th year, if we increase by the same rate, I should finally hit my $500 fundraising goal this year, which is why this year I've raised the fundraising goal to $1,000. So that's what I'm looking for, a total of $1,000. If we hit that, great. But even if we hit the $500 level, I will do a special video where I'll put together the most obnoxious concoction of beverages that I can think of. If you've ever tuned into my regrets playlist or seen those videos, you know that I've put some pretty nasty stuff into my liver in the past. I'm willing to do so again for charity. So, here's the deal. My fundraising goal is $1,000. If we hit $500, I'll put something together really nasty and you'll get to enjoy watching me drink it. For those of you who donate $50 or more, I will get in touch with you through email or some other means. We'll figure it out. I'll get the email link down below. You can always hit me up there as soon as you hit the donation. $50 or more donation, I will give you a list of items that I have sitting around, and I'll be more than happy to include your choice in that beverage. So, potion of nastiness concocted from whatever stuff I've got lying around. And believe me, folks, the liquor cabinet and the cabinet of shame are full of a lot of stuff. For a $50 or more donation, I will allow you to choose one item that goes into that concoction, and this all happens if I hit the $500 donation mark, with my overall goal being $1,000. So, sound good? Sounds good to me, because it's all for the kids. So, I'm going to give you a little preview of what we're going to have going on here. Also, better give my liver a little advance notice on what it can expect, because I know we're going to hit that $500 goal, right? I'm counting on you. We're going to start with some Sweet Revenge. You drank this before. It's a pink fruity liquor. Yes, I'm using my little alligator cup that my grandmother bought me several years ago. She'd be so proud knowing what I do with it. Actually, this one's for charity, so she might actually be proud. I shouldn't say that. But, you know, I actually kind of like this stuff, so how are we going to ruin it? Well, here's another little gem that I've got sitting around. This is horseradish vodka from Split Rock Distilling. Look, it's probably a decent vodka overall by itself. With the horseradish, it's not so much, but honestly, I said it's probably a decent vodka. I'm not 100% convinced. I think the horseradish is actually covering up the fact that this is not a very well filtered vodka. It's just got a bit of an ick taste to it behind the spice. So, fruity and spicy. Alright, now what do we do? Well, it's time for the ultimate ruination. I got some Zima left. I'll throw one of these in on top of there. Or at least some of it. Oh, look at that bubble and fizz. It's like everything in there is arguing with each other. So, here's the deal. A couple of changes this year. I talked about everything that's going to be the same about my gameplay day. Here's how the fundraiser works. You pledge me whatever dollar amount, like I said. And on November 4th, for 24 hours straight, I play video games. Yes, I know, sitting on my ass playing video games is not that big of a deal. But at 40 years old, it's not so easy to stay awake for 24 hours straight as it used to be. You know, there'll be a couple of 5-minute breaks here and there for biological needs, and there'll probably be a bit of a breakfast, lunch, and dinner break in there, but so that's all the same. I'll also be playing for the Tryon Worlds team, fundraising team, because we could achieve more all together. A couple of things that are going to be different this year. This year will be the first year that I'm not playing Defiance for 24 hours. I think I'm finally kind of over that game. So I'll be throwing together some different stuff. Might even pop into some new games that I've never played before. But I'll be checking out a couple of different things. This will also be the first year that, barring any technical difficulties, I am broadcasting the entire 24 hours live on YouTube. So as long as I'm sitting on that couch in front of the gaming console, you'll be able to see what I'm doing, see what I'm playing, and hear me commenting on how bad I suck at all the games I'm playing. So, tune in on November 4th, whether you donate or not. That's enough stalling. This has got to go down the hatch. I don't like the pink fruity stuff has been diluted enough that you can barely tell this was pink at one point, because that means that there's more Zima in here than I really would have wanted to, and then probably a little bit more of this than I would have wanted. Somehow spicy and fruity has combined to bitter and sulfurous. God, this is not going to be pleasant. Overwhelmingly Zima. But then the vodka and the fruity stuff have combined into like this burnt tire taste. Oh my God. Oh. Burnt tire and ass sweat. There's a little bit of spiciness at the end, which is good because it's almost burning out some of the aftertaste with the other stuff, but it is, seriously, I don't know how the hell horseradish and fruit and whatever the fuck Zima's supposed to be have combined to produce this awful rubber. It's moved on from burnt tire to being like drinking rubber cement. You ever do anything with rubber cement? If you get that smell in your nose because of the fumes coming off of it, this is like drinking that crap. Still, that spicy kick at the end is burning it off the tongue, which is good because it's not lingering. It's awful. Oddly enough, it's actually getting easier to choke down the further I go. I don't know if it's just because the horseradish in the vodka is burning out the taste receptors, or I'm definitely not starting to like it, but oh, maybe it's the alligator, my little buddy here. He's watching out for me. Maybe he took a shit in here and that improved the taste. Oh, God. I think it's making my chest hurt. Ugh. Hopefully that's not a sign that it's going to come back up, because I can't imagine what it's going to taste like if that happens. Ugh. This is awful. And it's coating my tongue. In that regards, it really is like drinking rubber cement. I probably should stop inhaling before I drink it. Getting the fumes in my mouth before actually putting the liquid in there is just making it way worse. I think it's actually stripping a layer off the inside of the cup. Oh, God. Oh, the burps. Oh, a mouthful of that. Mouthful of the vapors is just horrendous. That is awful. Absolutely awful. And nobody should drink it ever. Yeah, it's definitely coating the inside of my mouth. I just promised I wasn't going to inhale before drinking again, and here I am. I think what I'm trying to do is hold my breath while I'm drinking it. Alright, here we go. Didn't quite get it all down. Ugh. The mucus is starting to run down the back of my throat, and that's not helping because it's coming back up. Like mixing with the drink and just making the bleh. You probably didn't want to know that, but if you made it this far, you probably got a pretty strong tolerance for ick anyway. Alright, last swallow, here goes. Okay, so that, I don't ever want to do that again. Or do I? I actually kind of want to do something similar because I really want to hit that $500 mark in my fundraising. The goal is 1,000. If we hit the 500, again, just to reiterate, I think I said this at least twice already, I will concoct a worse potion of nastiness than this and drink it on camera for you. If you personally donate $50 or more, I will include an ingredient of your choice from my selection, or hell, if you want to provide something that goes in there, well, within reason, um, then we can discuss that. But again, I'll put the link to the fundraising page down here. Raising money for the Barbara Bush Children's Hospital, a Children's Miracle Network hospital, November 4th of this year, through the Extra Life organization. Every donation helps. Please pledge some money. I'll be playing video games 24 hours, broadcasting that live on YouTube for you. Well, so that's really all I've got to say about it. Please donate. I really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. This is hopefully going to wash some of that taste out of my mouth, although it's still Zima. Cheers, folks. Thanks in advance for your donations. And tune in on November 4th. Nope, not helping at all.